why my first YouTube channel failed. And this is my first YouTube channel. Well, it's not completely over for this channel, but there are some things I did in the beginning when I first got on YouTube that I wouldn't do now. So I'm doing things totally different because after creating this channel, I created two more channels and I have those other channels monetized. So everything that I learned from this channel when I first created it, I applied it to my new channel. So I think I'm equipped to talk about some of the do's and don'ts on YouTube because YouTube is steady changing every day. So you have to get with the program and figure out things and read the policies and all that stuff right there. But why I say this channel failed? Because I had this channel since about, I would say, 2000 and I can't remember. I'm tripping. I don't know when I created this channel, but it's been a while, right? And when I first created this channel, I was working full time at the prison. So this channel wasn't going to be my primary income, right? It was just going to be something that I do on the side. So I started it as a fitness channel. I work out and I give tips and tricks. I try supplements and things of that nature. So I was like, man, I'm just going to get on YouTube and, just post my workouts and post different things that people can do inside the gym. Try supplements out so I can recommend supplements for people that are looking to get into supplements. So those were some things that I was doing on YouTube in the beginning, right? But I didn't know anything about titles, anything about keywords, anything about thumbnails. I didn't know any of that. Okay. So I was learning on the fly. And it was a learning experience. And I'm glad I went through that because I didn't have anybody right there holding my hand saying, hey, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. Okay. And I went out and after, well, let me go back. When I first started, I was using my phone and I was like, man, I need to get me a camera because I see these big YouTubers using cameras. And back then, when I was on YouTube, it was all about quality. So the best quality was in the cameras and you wanted to have great edits, b-roll, things of that nature. There's a lot of things that made YouTube complicated back then, but now it's not as complicated. People are using their phone. I'm using my phone right now because I had the high-tech camera. All right, I think I paid like $600 or $700 for the camera that I had, and it was great quality, don't get me wrong, but I started using the camera daily. Like I said, I still was working and I was recording my videos, editing my videos, trying to figure out how to grow on YouTube. Okay. And the biggest mistake that I made when I first started the channel was asking people to subscribe to my channel. I went on Facebook. I had just got back on Facebook because I went on Facebook at first. So I got back on Facebook. I was in everybody's inbox asking them to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that was the biggest mistake that I made when I started YouTube because I had the subscribers, but I wasn't getting any views. And I was posting on a consistent basis. Even though I was working a full-time job, I still was finding time to post on YouTube 2 and 3, maybe 4 times a week. Like I was posting. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't growing because I was asking people to subscribe to my channel and I wasn't getting any views because they would just go on there, hey, let me hit subscribe, but they don't watch any videos. So now what I'm doing differently is I don't ask people to subscribe. I just let them find me or let the content find them and they can subscribe if they want to like that. Because a lot of people do that now. That's the first thing people do. Hey, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. And you may get the subscriber, but you're not going to get the watch time. And the watch time is very important. The watch time will determine everything for your channel, okay? It will determine how much money you make. It will determine how fast you get monetized and everything, okay? Because the requirements have changed for getting monetized on YouTube, okay? But like I said, that was one of the biggest mistakes I made, and I don't do that now. I just put out the content, and I've been learning different strategies from when I started to now. And titles are very, very, very important, okay? Because your title and your thumbnail is what's going to make the people stop and watch a video or click on your video, okay? So those are things that I learned. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just know that in the beginning, but I was trying to do what worked back then and didn't really understand what was going on with the algorithm or whatever. But now I kind of, I know a little bit more because, like I said, I have two other channels that are monetized, and what I did on those channels is the thing that I should have did on this channel. They got that saying, if I knew then what I know now. I made a lot of mistakes, and this channel is the oldest channel that I have, and it's still not monetized, but we will get it monetized, okay? But like I said, I have those two other channels that are doing really, really good. One of my other channels has about 20,000 subscribers, and I have a great community over there, and a community that know about me, and a community that enjoy my videos, okay? And it was easier with the second channel and the third channel than it was with this channel, okay? Because the second and the third channel are gaming channels, and those were a lot easier to get monetized than this channel right here. So I'm just going back and starting to create more content, starting to have better titles. We got AI now. We didn't have AI then. We got things that can help us a lot with the titles, with the thumbnails, with video suggestions, with things like that. So it's a lot of resources that you have now that will make you a better YouTuber, okay? And if you are one of those people out there that think you need a bunch of money to get your channel started and have a fancy camera, fancy setup, fancy lighting, and all that stuff, hey, just pull out your phone like I'm doing now and start recording. Press that record button, and don't worry about all that fancy editing and things like that, man. Just get out there and record the content, because somebody is looking for what you are talking about. No matter how odd you may seem, there's somebody out there looking for the content that you put out, okay? So, like I said, I failed this channel, but we're gonna pick it back up. Okay, we're gonna pick it back up. We're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna keep this channel rolling, and we're gonna get this channel monetized. And the main thing that I've been doing with this channel now, with I should have been doing it then, is going live. Okay, going live will get you monetized way faster. Okay, because I go live on this channel now, but I go live playing NBA 2K, and the watch time is going way up with the going live and stuff like that. So if you are out there and you want to talk on camera, you play the game, any type of game or something like that, link it to your YouTube, go live on your game, and you would get monetized way faster. Okay, so that is another thing that I'm doing differently that I didn't do in the beginning. Okay, so I hope this video helps somebody, man. Don't quit, keep posting your content. Don't let your family members tell you you can't do something. We don't want to hear that, man. It's all about putting that content out. It's all about learning. You have to learn in order to figure out what you need to do going forward, because a lot of people get on here, they don't pay attention to other content creators, or they try to be like the big content creators and they fall flat on their face. We don't want you to do that. So I think it's my job as a content creator, an experienced content creator, that has been on YouTube for a lot of years, and I think it's my job to help the people that are coming up. Okay, so at the end of the day, don't tell people to subscribe to your channel. Okay, I mean, if you tell your family or a couple of family members, but don't do like I did and go on Facebook and ask everybody on your friend list to subscribe to your channel, because it's not going to translate when it comes to the watch hours. Okay, watch hours are very important. Okay, so I just want to stop by and talk about that, man, and just keep posting, stay consistent, learn as much as you can, and you will be monetized next.